Hey guys, what is up? It is Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and today I'm back with another weekly plan with me. This week I am planning July 25th through the 31st, the last full week in July. Love when that happens. In my Aura Style A5 wide planner using my Crest Press 2022 inserts. And this week I did a little switcheroo from my July 2022 kit lineup, and I think this was May mystery from last year from Crest Press, but it is called Road Trip and it's the road trip themed one. And I incorporated the champagne lights and gold, I think it's regular gold, mixed metal sparkle from Skirl Prince Co. And can I just tell y'all, I am obsessed. So I did have a last minute change this week. Jake and I have just been itching to take Ollie swimming, and this was the last weekend Jake was really available. He had a little break in his season because he does work as a content producer for a esports team in DC. So he had a little season break, and this was his really last weekend that he was free. So we decided to take the weekend and do a little staycation. So we drove up to the Eastern Shore in Maryland on Saturday, did a night in Kent Island, which is also in Maryland. And then we went to the beach again and came back Sunday. So it was literally a night trip, but it was really, really fun. So glad we did it. And we did so much driving this week between my dad having knee replacement surgery, which did go very successfully, and picking up my sister and going to my parents' house for the day or for the night. And then I had my first day at my new job, which was also a lot of driving because my office is far. I don't have to go in all the time, but sometimes I do, and it's kind of far. And then our little staycation, there was just a lot of driving, and this seemed like the perfect kit. I was debating on whether to use a beach kit, but it wasn't really like a glamorous beach trip like a lot of sticker kits make beach trips seem like. It was more I was taking my dog swimming and making sure he didn't drown kind of beach trip. So I decided to use this, and I do think it looks so cute. Also, I've just been dying to use this kit because I'm just obsessed with the colors and the art and everything. So this was one of the kits that I wasn't subscribed during, and I went back and purchased it, or maybe I bought it from someone. I honestly don't know. It was over a year ago. But I'm just obsessed with this kit, and oh my god, I'm obsessed with this foil bundle. This is the new foil bundle from Scribble Prince Co., and I'm just obsessed with the underlays, the bougie boxes, how they're the twinkle with the mixed metal. Like, it just looks so good. So good. I want more of these. I just love this pattern in the background. Like, I would prefer this pattern over the normal bougie box pattern, the like little confetti dots, just because I think it's so much more fun. But that's just me. Anyways, like I said, this week was huge. My dad got knee surgery, which did go successfully, but my sister did come in from Colorado. She's a physical therapist, so she kind of knows how knee surgeries go. But she does live in Colorado, so she had to come in here and help my dad out for the week. So I got to see her, which is always fun because I don't get to see her much since she does live across the country. And then I did start my new job, which has been going so well. Like, I am so much happier so far at this job than my last job. My last job, I didn't realize how depressed I was and how miserable it was, on top of like the incident that happened where I was very traumatized. It was just not a good company. But yeah, so I had my first 2 days of work this week because I started on Thursday, and then we did do our little staycation to the Eastern Shore. We ended up, it's confusing, but we ended up just going to the beach by Jake's dad's house because, and I'll get to that when I go into the day by day, because it was just an easier beach to access with Oliver. But oh my god, him swimming was like the cutest thing ever. He is a golden doodle. So he has he has 2 swimming breeds in his genetics, and he does have webbed feet. So we were pretty confident that he could swim. He's definitely not like secure and confident in his swimming. And now I have bought him a shark life vest to kind of help with the deeper water, but we wanted to just try it initially and see how he did. And it was just so much fun taking him swimming, and the water was beautiful at my father-in-law's little house. He like lives on the water in Maryland. So it was just really, really nice. And it was a really great week. Really great week. So yeah, I love how this turned out. I did do I'm going to do a voiceover for this spread to kind of give myself a break. I also have been super super busy since I started work full time. This is like my first time having a full-time job. Granted, for a while I did like grad school and a master's certificate and part-time work and internship and all that stuff during it, so it's not like that challenging for me. It's just more like a different schedule, I guess. So anyways, going into the day by day, on the sidebar, I marked that we had a little road trip with a paper and milk sticker and just wrote that we went to the Eastern Shore, which again is in Maryland. It's by like the capital, which is Annapolis, and it's like an hour and a half away from us, where we are now, but it's like an hour away from my parents who also live in Maryland, but I live in Virginia now. Anyway, and then I also marked that I started my new job because I was so excited and it went really, really well. On Monday, I marked that we had a big cleaning day, and then I took Oliver to the dog park. I watched Big Brother. The previous day was Ollie's birthday, so I was behind on both Big Brother and 90 Day, the episodes that come out on Sunday. So I watched both of those this day. And then I had Domino's delivery again. I think we were like, it was one of those days where we're like, we're not spending a lot of money, or we don't want to spend a lot of money on food. So we just ordered like a pizza and that's it. And yeah, I'm not really big into Domino's in terms of like fast food pizza. This was the second time I had it in like a week and I haven't gotten it since. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. And then I did have a call with my father because he was getting knee surgery the next day, so I just wanted to check in on him. It was like his first ever surgery, even though he's old. And so he was so anxious about it. And I got lots of surgeries growing up, and I got lots of leg surgeries that were miserable and the whole 9 yards. So I was just coaching him through it. And now he's like, you're my hero, you're my idol, like all this stuff. He's so dramatic. And I'm like, yeah, I feel like most people have gone through, have had surgery at some point in their life. So it's just something we all have to do. And I just like helped him feel better about it. And then I just watched Love Island, which I've been super into. I don't know why. I always love Love Island. Like, I always forget how much I like it. And then it comes on, I'm like, oh my God, the producers in this show do some work. And then I just had some sticker time. I think I did planning as well as organizing stickers and kind of like decorating my planner and stuff. So that was my Monday. On to Tuesday, I did mark that my dad had his knee surgery this morning. So that did go very well, and he's still recovering right now. It's been like a week later, but yeah. Anyways, he's still recovering. And then I did get my eyebrows done this day, so I wanted to mark that. I got Starbucks. I took Oliver to the dog park. And then I did pick up my sister from the airport. Like I said, my sister is a doctor of physical therapy. And so she wanted to fly in to help my dad with his, I forget what they call it, like recovery process. And she was like a big help for them because she just knows how that sort of stuff works, unlike the rest of us who are not medical doctors. So she helped my dad a lot. So I picked her up this day, and then we went back to my parents' house and we had lots of family time. So we just all hung out, and we were just checking in on my dad, and my sister was helping around the house with my dad. And then I played with Ollie and Mochi. Mochi is my parents' puppy who lives with my parents, and Ollie's my dog. So they love playing together when we meet up. And Oliver loves my parents' house. Whenever we try and leave, he just refuses to leave. He also did it later this week at my father-in-law's house when we went to the Eastern Shore. So yeah, I don't know what we're doing to this dog. I promise we don't do anything bad to him. He's just like, I don't want to go home ever. He has so much fun with who he's with. He's a little kid still, so. And then Jake and I spent a lot of this night opening wedding gifts, which, yes, we got married Oh, I didn't even mark our 2 months. We got married 2 months before this, and in May, and we did not open our wedding gifts. We opened our like card box, and then we opened some gifts we got on the day of, but all the gifts from our registry we sent to my parents' house because there was no room in our house for it. It literally like took up, I mean, my parents have a pretty big basement, but like it took up a lot of their basement and it just would not have fit in our apartment. And we still have left so much stuff there because a lot of the stuff we asked for on our registry was stuff for like when we have a house one day and not in a very small apartment. So we like organized through some of that, and then I've had Jake's little brother and my cousin who are the same age and just graduated college and are moving out on their own for the first time. I had them raid our kitchens or our kitchen for stuff for themselves. And then I upgraded our stuff with our wedding stuff, but I wasn't able to do everything. But yeah, we basically hadn't opened any of our wedding gifts. I was able, that probably sounds worse than it is. Like, I could see what everyone got us, and I already wrote all the thank you notes and all that stuff because it was all on our Zola registry. But we just didn't open any of it because, quite honestly, I like plastic stuff, and I got so much nice stuff that I'm like not really trying to use in our apartment, but now we are. So we did that. On Wednesday, I marked that I had a day at my parents'. I slept there that night and just made sure my dad was okay this day. And then my dad had a bunch of friends over, one of them being Vietnamese, and they brought over the best banh mi ever. Okay, I've never had banh mi because I've never been dying to try it. Whenever I go to Vietnamese restaurants, I want pho or vermicelli or something else. So this day, my only option was banh mi. I tried it and I was like, wow, that is literally pho in a sandwich. It's amazing. So good. He did get it from like the best place in this area because obviously he knows where to get it because the guy was Vietnamese, but like it was so good. I'm still craving it, honestly. Like, it was so freaking good. I was not expecting it to be that good. I'm not a big sandwich person, so I wasn't expecting a lot, but it was so freaking good. And then we opened more wedding gifts. I actually opened wedding gifts with my mom this day because Jake had given up. And my mom was like, let's just get through it. So we did that together and we finished this day. And now the rest of the stuff is still in their house. Although we did take quite a bit back, but a lot of it is still in their house, in their basement, until we move into an actual house one day. Ooh, that is bigger than a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment. But that's just how life be when you're a young adult, you know? And then I did have a therapy appointment. We did have a family dinner. We got sushi this night and ate it with, I think, my grandparents, or my grandpa came over and my cousin came over. And I think that's it. And then like my family was all over. And then I got boba this night. I honestly don't remember that. I must have made Jake's stop at Kung Fu Tea or something on the way home because I really don't remember that. And then I just marked that I was super, super tired this day. I did go to bed really early because Thursday was my first day at my new job, which I was so excited for. So I marked that it was my first day, and then I went to my orientation bright and early all day. So I marked that. And then after, oh my God, the most exciting thing about my new job, not actually, but it's so far out that there's a Sonic there. There's not Sonics near like the city, at least where I live in DC. You kind of have to go out. And my job is so far out that there's a Sonic near there. So now I get Sonic after work. I mean, I went in today and I didn't get Sonic, but I had been getting Sonic, and I was so excited on this day when I saw there was a Sonic. And then, okay, so my thing with Sonic is I'm obsessed with I was obsessed with their ocean water. And then like the last 2 times, this time and another time next week that I got it, which is this week for me in real time, I was like, this isn't that good. So now I'm like, why was I so obsessed with Sonic? Like, I don't know why. And Jake was like, it wasn't accessible to you before, so you really liked it. And now it's accessible. So now you're like, it's not that good. But I don't know. But I know I had a soft pretzel there, and that was amazing. So I had to mark that because that was my first Sonic soft pretzel, and it was so good. But yeah, I was really hyped to see a Sonic right by my office. Um, I took Ollie to the dog park. We watched Big Brother, which I'm pretty sure this elimination was like crazy. And then I just watched more TV, and then I was in my feelings this night. I had a panic attack. But yeah, so then on Friday, I had work again. I had a lot of training this day, so I marched that. And then I went to Starbucks. I did try and semi color block, like you'll notice on Friday, especially. I used a lot of yellow stickers, but mainly for the dog park stickers, I color blocked, and the Starbucks stickers, I color blocked. I tried to. But then, like on this Friday, I did use a lot of yellow stickers, and I really like it. But it was one of those spreads that was easier to pull stickers from or for, I mean, because they were just like really bright colors. But anyways, Starbucks, I filmed videos. I had a massive tummy ache this day. Like I thought I was pregnant. I felt so sick. I'm not pregnant, but I thought I was. I felt so freaking sick. And then we took Ollie to the dog park. I hung out with my best friend Ra, and then this night I started a new game on my Switch. I think it's Fall Guys, not Fall Boys. Fall Guys, that sounds right. Y'all probably know it's that new free game on the Switch. Well, it's not new, Jake told me, but it's new to me. It's the free game on the Switch right now, and it's really, really fun. I was like really into it for like this weekend, and now I haven't played it since. But because I don't really have time right now. But it was really fun nonetheless. So I wanted to mark that I started playing that game this night. So yeah. On Saturday, we drove down to the Eastern Shore, so I wanted to mark that, and then I got Starbucks. And then so basically what happened was we wanted to hang out with my father-in-law, but he had plans, and then my brother-in-law is like staying at my father-in-law's house right now temporarily, so he was there. So we hung out with my brother-in-law and Ollie and the dogs. My father-in-law has a dog, but we couldn't really sleep there because there wasn't room. And so we got a hotel room. Well, actually, scratch that. We got a hotel room at Kent Island a while ago, and we were going to stay there. Well, not a while ago, like literally a week ago. We were going to do our whole staycation in Kent Island. But then they were like, come to our beach, etc. Because my father-in-law lives like basically on a beach. So we went there, and it was so much better. So we ended up spending the whole day there, and we didn't go to the beach at Kent Island because it's a lot more crowded. It's a lot harder to get to. It's hard to tell if they allow dogs. And also like Ollie, once he got wet on the beach, like he would be running, like having zoomies everywhere, and like that just wouldn't have been good on a public beach, I feel like. So there were lots of reasons, but we ended up not going to the beach in Kent Island, but we went to the beach at my father-in-law's house. It was like it was like a change for us, but like not a change to these plans. So anyways, I marked Brodsky boys because that's what we call them. We went to the beach, and then Oliver swam for the first time, and it was so cute. This day was a core memory for sure. It was such a good day. Like seeing Oliver swim was probably one of the top 5 cutest things I've ever seen, because I have put my other dogs in the water, like Maisie and Mochi, who are half Shih Tzu or full Shih Tzu, and they don't know how to swim the way Ollie does. Like now I know what a swimming dog looks like. So it was just so cute. Like he did such a good job. He wasn't that confident, and definitely on Sunday when we took him again, he was tired. I just don't think he's like used those muscles ever, like it's different muscles. It's still a really good workout for him though. But he's one, and like it was just a lot of swimming, so he did get really tired, and he was like, when we were in the deeper water, he was like clinging onto us sometimes because he didn't want to have to like doggy paddle to stay afloat. So for all those reasons, I have now bought him a shark life vest when we go paddle boarding or go swimming next time, which I think will be great. But he did such a good job, and it was one of the cutest things I've ever seen in my life. And then we just hung out with my brother-in-law, so I marked that. I think we got Uncle Julio's for dinner for delivery, but they didn't bring like any of our food, and it was so bad, and like it was just really annoying. So I didn't mark that. And then we did drive on over to Kent Island, which was like only 30 minutes away from my father-in-law's house. So we did that, and we had a hotel over there, so we checked in and all that. And then we cuddled, and then Jake literally fell asleep. And I was like, Jake, no, we're not falling asleep at 10 p.m. on our staycation. So there was a bar. We've been to this hotel before, and there's a bar right behind it that's really nice. So we went to the bar, and they allowed dogs, which was amazing. So we went to that bar and drank, and then we just got Royal Farms after because drunk food, you know. On to Sunday, finally. I got Starbucks this morning, and then we did check out of our hotel, and we left, and we went back to my father-in-law's house because at this rate, we were like, we're not going to the beach here. We're just going to go to the private beach that my father-in-law lives nearby, and it'll just be way easier. So we did that. We went to the beach. We hung out with my father-in-law and brother-in-law. My father-in-law was more available this day, so we got to see him, which I really wanted to see him. So that's why we went back this day too, on top of Oliver getting to swim again. But Ollie was so tired of swimming this day, so it wasn't much. And then on our way home, we got some Litos, which is my fave pizza. It's like I think it's Maryland style pizza. But it's square pizza with sweet sauce, and it's just so good. Litos is literally the best pizza ever. I'm just obsessed with it. So we got Litos, and then we just drove home to Virginia. And then after we got home, I did take a shower with Ollie because we were all beachy, and Ollie smelled kind of from the beach. But now, ever since we took him to the beach, like his fur is so soft. Something about that salt water, fresh water, I don't know, it just made his fur so freaking soft. It was like, I don't know, like you know how people put stuff in their dog's fur to make them soft? Like we didn't even have to do that. It was just so soft, and people commented on it after. And then I had a massive cleaning day with Jake, so I just marked that. I did watch Big Brother this night because it was live, and then I played more Fall Guys. I think it's called Fall Guys, not Fall Boys. I wrote it differently on Friday and Sunday because I'm pretty sure I got it wrong on Friday. And then I just had some more planning time. So that was this week in full. I absolutely love how this turned out, especially with the color blocking. I feel like the color blocking looks especially good with this kit because it's kind of like sunset-y vibes in a way. Like, I don't know. I just think it's so cute. And I just love this art. I love this kit. I love everything about it. And I think it works so well for this week that I had on our little staycation and starting my new job and picking up my sister at the airport. I seriously, y'all, I will find a reason to use any kit. Like, y'all know if you watch my videos now, I'm like, well, I have to have a reason to use every kit. So I will give you that reason before every video or on every spread I post. But yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I just always have to have a reason to use a kit, or it's like it doesn't work for me. But this, I definitely had a reason for it, and I just love how it turned out. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the spread. Make sure to look at my planner Instagram at Laura Marie Plans for up close photos of this spread. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment if you want about your thoughts on this kit. I don't know. On this week, I don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. These are my leftovers that are going to go to a lucky somebody. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.